Well, a solid day of trading today. Was able to grab a nice trade on the live stream. The live stream does happen on my main channel, Trades by Matt, every morning at market open. I'm still copy trading my $20,000, $50,000 Apex accounts. Apex is a prop firm, so they give me money to trade with after I pass their evaluation. And yeah, I made $7,200 over there, 360 bucks across. We're gonna dive into that trade right now and look at some of the price action from today's session. Yo, good morning. Welcome to Thursday. Yesterday was FOMC. I did not watch FOMC. I ended up having an in-person meeting that I had to go to. But yeah, no FOMC for me. And but it looked like it was a ripper. Yeah. Seeing as we're now at 18,680. This is what the daily chart looks like. Pump up the jam. Looks like we left a little gap maybe. Today, news-wise, we have... Oh, we had jobless claims coming out at 7:30. That's probably why we're pumping up the jam also, huh? Jobless claims came out at 7:30. We got PMI at 8:45. And then home sales at 9. Home sales, typically a little iffy on moving in the market. PMI should give us a little movement. And it's right at my 15-minute mark, so won't be trading prior to PMI. Won't be trading PMI, but I'll be trading after PMI. After that, you got nat gas, if you're a nat gas trader, and then 10:30, 11 bars speaking. My payout got taken out, which is good. My payout was approved yesterday. The video is dropping after this stream. I'm gonna push y'all there for the second withdrawal payout video, going over some tips, FAQs, and the live payout. And my balance is now $2,000 less. It was at 54,000, and I made 400 bucks yesterday. So now we're at, it was at 56, now I'm at 54 because of the $2,000 per account. And the grind continues. We're one trading day back down, 9 more to go for the next 40 grand, ideally. What I'll be watching for, what I talk about every day, which is not super applicable today, is prior day value area, right? When we're above prior day value area high, YVAH, typically longs, right? Yeah, YVAH also acts as support, but it's down at 420. It's literally like 250 points lower, so it's probably not going to be in play. Even the overnight lows being 150 points lower is potentially not in play, right? We're at all-time highs. We're pumping and traded accordingly, right? What does that mean for me? It means probably looking for longs and looking for scalps. If I do look for a short, I don't want it to be the actual highs. I want to be shorting like a trend move after a couple of lower highs. On the top side, I mean, this is when like fib extensions can become helpful. Pivots can become helpful on the top side, right? Or you can just talk about like 720s, 780s, whole numbers, psych numbers. I will not be shorting the any ticks on new highs. No, sir, not for me. That is the jet fuel that propels us higher. Literally rocket fuel. Long hair gone. Yeah, it's still kind of long up top, but feels so much better. I actually slept so good. My head was getting hot when I was sleeping, man. Like, I slept so good last night. Apparently, I say one of these words weird. We'll talk about it after the fact. I accidentally dropped my pillow on the floor. I think it has a concussion. I think this is kind of a stretch of a dad joke. Pillow? Yeah. Yeah, Julia says I said the word pillow weird. It's been a debate in our relationship for a very long time. Where's your hat, Matt? My hat's right here. I just going away right now. Chat, did y'all see that the Atlas Trading Group got their case released? If you've been around for a year and a half, 2 years, you understand. If you're part of Twitter, I guess. If you're not, they were a big trading group, Discord. All their accounts had like 500,000 followers on Twitter. They got the hammer brought down for pump and dumping, and they got their case dismissed after a year and a half. Crazy. So they're all innocent and free, per the government. They did nothing wrong. Yeah, Zach Morris is back, man. So the low caps, small cap swings and small cap intraday plays are probably about to be pretty hot again. One of them took a plea though. What an idiot. Dan, was it Dan who took a plea? He took a plea, and I guess, is he in jail or did he just have to pay a fine or something? Because that was dumb for him, since every single other person in his group got not guilty. One dude had paper hands. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I mean, it would be, I can't laugh too hard. I'm sure it was very stressful. Price action's trash. Yeah. There's just not a lot to be done, in my opinion. I don't really know how you're supposed to trade this, to be honest. Not aggressively, at least. We chopped VWAP for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then we had like news right around then, right before that. There's just nothing to be done yet. This is typically fairly bullish when you barely sweep the low like that. Typically. That was a rock solid candle, so I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not taking the long yet. So like, I'm just saying typically, if you sweep it, but see, we retraded it, so it doesn't really matter. But there's been plenty of times where you see it like actually reverse super hard off a baby sweep like that, and it gets rowdy real quick. All right, one more retest at 26. It could be kind of an interesting long, to be honest. Off IB, potentially. What did we get to? We got to 29. We got to 30, basically. 29. 3 points off. Looks like it might run without me. Yeah, I think it flips without me. Ugh. I don't want to mark it in either right at VWAP. I don't think that makes any sense. My first payout after 101 after 100 years. My first payout after 1.5 years of trading got approved. LFG. Nice, Traff. Well done. Chat, drop a GG for Traff. That's sick. Honestly, I think that's enough people getting paid out today to deserve a little moment. Oop. GG's. Well done on the payouts. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's what it's all about. That's what it's literally all about. No one gives a flying F how much money you make during the day unless you're able to take out any of it. All right? It's the only thing that matters. What goes to your bank? All right, here's IBL. Again. I am nervous to buy it. I'll be honest. I'm nervous to buy it. I'm going to take a quick little stab. I just marketed in off of the IBL buy. Like, I want to see, like, probably realistically, like 45s trade. Seller's a little heavy. Could have had a resting order at IBL that might have, I mean, it would have been a better fill. I just, I'm nervous to buy it without getting some sort of reaction off of it. Which is why I marketed in. Thought we were getting the reaction. Still having a hard time though. And we have size at 18 that might sweep us through. Quick little run of the low. If it doesn't snap here, I will be out. Needs to snap back inside IB. Snapped back inside initial balance. Defending the magical 20s. Honestly, I'm just going to look at 50 again. Point of control. Prior high. We're getting good action. That's good action to me. So we can get through VWAP. This would be a nice close if it stopped right here, but we got 2.5 minutes left on this candle. Make sure all my orders are in, all the sells are in, positions are in. Good. Got volume now at 42. Just dropped down a little bit. Pretty sweepy, dude. Yeah, buyer's looking pretty good still. Hanging out a VWAP. I'm ideally looking for like another 7-8 points ish up. Kind of just front running that 50 psych level. But really want to see it close above VWAP and above volume ideally. Above 42 would be very ideal. Close. Don't want to be a dick for a tick. Feels like we're gonna get sucked up in there. Okay, nice. Orders flat. Positions flat. And made 360 bucks across every account. I don't know how much that is, but 360 times 20. 7,200 bucks. Nice. I did have to take 10 points of drawdown there. 10 points of drawdown to make 18 points is a little dicey. I was talking through it the whole time. I was literally like, we just swept the low. If we go back and retrade the low, I have to get out. But snapping back above IBL is going to yield the rotation higher, in my opinion. And that's exactly what happened. So I opened it up a little bit more than I have been. Looking for 18 to 20 points there is a little bit aggressive, but we've been having pretty slappy moves. And we've been chopping right above VWAP. So like, let's just look about where we've been chopping, right? And look where I put my exit, right? It's just the top of the chop range. So like, yes, I pulled out a little bit more than I have been pulling on a single trade recently, which would be more along the lines of right where VWAP was. But in my opinion, if we're going to push VWAP, we're probably going to go back to the top of this little chop range, which we tested here, which is why I put it right there again, which was what ended up happening. And we're kind of rejecting off of it now. So like, yes, a little bit more than a base hit. 100%. That's more than a base hit as far as my definitions go. However, from a market structure play and a market structure perspective, I bought the bottom of the range. We obviously very quickly swept it, but we went back to the top of the range. And so I'm going to play a range like that when it's pretty tight. It just makes sense.